Dawn broke through the shadows of that corner of the labyrinth with a pale, trembling light. I found myself once more in a corridor that, though familiar for its memories and sorrows, felt charged today with a different energy, one that quietly heralded the importance of companionship. At my side, Kira moved with watchful eyes, and the sense that we were about to face something demanding more than our individual strength hung in the air. The damp stone floor mirrored the first rays of light, and the scent of moisture mingled with the aroma of moss and ancient earth, crafting a setting so inhospitable it beckoned the start of a new chapter in our journey. As we moved down that corridor, echoes of the past blend with the remnants of recent battles. I feel the weight of my scars, both those etched on my skin and those hidden deep within my soul, but also the certainty that, even bearing the burden of rejection, I am not alone. Kira, standing beside me with a posture of resolve and eyes reflecting equal parts courage and vulnerability, shares with me a silence that speaks louder than any words. I remember the lonely nights when the pain threatened to crush every last glimmer of hope. Solitude taught me to fight the specters within, yet today I understand that the real battle isn't only against my fears, but against the notion that I must face the world on my own. In this corridor, where time itself seemed to freeze for a heartbeat, Kira's mere presence shifts reality. She steps closer, and with a simple gesture, the soft touch of her hand on mine, I feel a surge of energy pierce the darkness, carrying with it the promise of unity and mutual support. "Ren, do you feel it?" she asks, her voice low but charged with held-back emotion. "I do. It's as if every step, every stone underfoot, reminds us that we're in this together," I reply, striving to share the conviction that, scars and all, strengthens us. Her words resonate through the chamber, and with each breath I draw, I realize that the true power of unity reveals itself precisely when we confront challenges that solitude could never withstand. Amid the echoes of what we've endured, the judgments of restless spirits, the battles against the shadows of our past, I understand now that our real strength lies in this shared bond.
Quick tip to level up your experience. Read Manhwas and light novels for free. Listen to epic audiobooks. Watch unlimited anime. Play cloud games with no console. And stream the best anime soundtracks. Check the description now and grab your free trials.
Suddenly, a metallic crash slices the air, as if ancient chains, groaning, awakened from millennia of slumber. The corridor trembles beneath our feet, the shadows ahead part to reveal silhouettes emerging from hidden niches. These are no mere specters but ancestral warriors clad in armor corroded by time, each dent in their helms telling tales of glory and ruin. I feel the weight of their collective gaze fix upon us, a silence that freezes the blood in my veins. They advance in perfect formation, measured footsteps echoing like drums of judgment. At their center, one man stands apart, broad-shouldered, unshakable posture, eyes as cold as steel. His voice rolls through the stone walls like a decree. "Here is my challenge. Prove that the alliance you claim holds more value than the solitude that carries the past." A chill snakes up my spine, yet I refuse to yield to hesitation. At my side, Kira lifts her chin, her eyes alight with an indomitable flame. No words are needed. I understand that this barrier is more than physical. It is a test of the trust forged in our scars. They form a ring around us, evoking the sense of standing at the heart of an ancient ritual. Each warrior grips a different weapon, spears, maces, curved swords, as if together they embody every trial time has imposed upon them. It is a silent invitation to face the ultimate proving ground. My heart races. The air grows heavy with anticipation. I take a step forward, feeling the necklace pulse against my chest, whispering that we are not alone. Kira casts me a brief, steel-bright glance, enough to renew my resolve. United, we are a force no outdated tradition can contain. In an instant, their blades flash in unison, a signal of beginning. Without hesitation, I close the distance to the circle, each stride reminding me that my wounds do not weaken but strengthen me. Kira appears at my flank, her steady smile defying any fear. We are ready. And as our presence collides with that ring of steel and stone, I know that this clash will become the torch that ignites our journey. The true test of our unity has begun. As the figures draw near, the air thickens until it feels liquid, the tang of iron mingling with the humid heat rising from distant torches. Every step smacks like muted thunder, and I feel the corridor's vibration resonate in my bones. The ancient warriors circle us, knives and swords casting dancing shadows on the walls. The leader advances a single pace, swinging his blade in a silver arc through the gloom. His eyes, cold as forged steel, search for any flicker of hesitation. But there is no turning back. I thrust my weight into the necklace resting on my chest. It throbs so powerfully I can almost hear its inner drumbeat. Kira shoots me a swift look. There is a spark that sets my adrenaline ablaze. In a heartbeat, we break the ring. I surge forward with a roar, my voice rebounding off the stones. We fight not for glory, but for the strength we find in each other. Kira moves beside me in lethal grace. Her blade slices through the air, parrying an enemy's sword. The clash of metal rings so sharply even the torches flicker. In perfect sync, I block a mace strike and spin, unleashing concentrated energy that reverberates down my arm. Each motion of ours becomes a dance of unbreakable trust. Impressed, the leader lunges with fury. His sword cleaves the air in a downward arc that could split a wall. This is the decisive moment. Kira springs upward, rolling over me, and drives her blade into the side of his weapon, unbalancing him. Simultaneously, I channel every ounce of the necklace's power into a pulse of blue light that floods the corridor with vibrant force. The impact shudders the floor. Weapons clatter from the warriors' hands as they stagger back, conquered by the proof of our unity. A sepulchral silence falls. Then the leader, his voice hoarse but respectful, murmurs, "We have been defeated by the flame of partnership." For a fleeting moment, the burdens of the past dissolve. The climax ends not in solitary victory, but in the affirmation that, together, no fear can bind us. Dust still swirls in tiny whirlwinds as blades finally drop. I watch the ancestral figures retreat toward the shadows whence they came, their hesitant footsteps outlining our victory. It was not brute strength that saved us, but the perfect harmony of our wills, a bond forged in the heat of battle. The leader approaches one last time. His respectful gaze meets mine. With a trembling voice, he speaks words that ring like a vow. "May the flame of unity never be extinguished." I feel Kira's hand tighten on mine. Our eyes lock, and in that instant, no promises are needed. We see in each other's faces the certainty that, united, we can defy any fate. It is as if every scar pulses with new hope, turning pain into fuel for all that lies ahead. The once frozen, hostile corridor now breathes a sacred calm. The echo of our footsteps carries a different weight, lightness in each stride, as though we have renegotiated destiny on these damp stones. The necklace on my chest pulses more softly, in tune with my serene heartbeat, proof that I have been reborn for something greater than my fear. I draw a deep breath and let the humid breeze carry away my doubts. I know this trial was only the first of many rites to come. As the shadows dissipate, I glimpse a wider corridor ahead, where new voices will whisper fresh challenges. But now I carry with me the conviction that I will never walk alone. With Kira at my side, I take the first step toward the unknown. Each stride is an invitation. Come, let us discover how far our unity may lead us. And even without seeing the labyrinth's end, I feel I have found the light to guide our path, something no darkness can ever extinguish. Seated on a cold stone, away from the battle center, Kira and I gaze down the corridor, now stripped of its menace. Beside me, she offers a gentle smile, and I sense that through every trial we have been shaped into something greater than I ever imagined possible. "Ren, today we proved that no darkness is strong enough to separate us," she says, her voice calm yet filled with conviction. I close my eyes for a brief moment, letting my emotions settle as I reflect on each clash and every breath that built this unique moment. I've learned that the weight of the past can indeed fuel our evolution, and that true redemption is born when we find strength in unity with those who choose to walk by our side. As the pale dawn light seeps again through the cracks of this ancient corridor, I feel the future, though uncertain, carry the promise of new challenges and fresh victories. Our scars, now silent witnesses to our journey, become marks of honor that propel us onward, together. Rising with renewed determination, I know that every step I take beside Kira is an act of defiance against a destiny imposed and a cry of hope against the darkness. Our unity, unlikely for an antihero like me, has become the symbol that even in the deepest abyss, the strength we share can illuminate the path to a new dawn. And so, with the echoes of triumph resonating in my soul, I move forward, aware that true unity is measured not by the obstacles we face, but by who we choose to become, an unquenchable flame, capable of turning every barrier into a step toward redemption.
Did you enjoy the video? Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. This helps us know which stories you love most and which ones we should prioritize in future productions. Your support is essential for us to keep bringing you the best manhwa content every day. See you in the next episode.